Take these old robot guts and shove them into that ugly chest cavity of yours to unleash your true potential.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty gross. Why would I do that?
By doing so, you will unlock the power of knife hands.
So what you're saying is that I'll be a badassatron?
Yes, time is wasting. Do it.
Woohoo! I am now
Badassatron. Ugh, kids these days.
What's up, Transformers fans? I'm Mondo, and this is another Moonbase 84 transmission. And tonight, I am reviewing the Transformers 1 Prime Changers Alpha Trion. But as always, before I do, if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, I would greatly appreciate it. It's free for you, but means a lot to me. Okay, now let's check out Alpha Trion. That out of the way, let's check out Alpha Trion. He is the second to last Prime Changer I need to review. I just picked him up today. I'm still trying to find Sentinel Prime, so I was excited to have found him, and right off the bat, to me, he does not disappoint. As you can see, he's nice and purpley. He's got some nice purple deco, I should say, with some gray, silver in the face, some nice metallic, different shade of metallic like purple on the crest, and we'll take a closer look. If my camera doesn't blur out his head details, but I do love his head sculpt. It's really cool, and he was really cool in the movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I enjoyed his character in the movie, and I love all the designs in Transformers 1. I just think they're really nice and really cool looking. Kind of a plain gray for the chest, and everything else is like so sparkly, except for like you got the gray legs on the upper thigh, in different shades of purple for the knee pads. It's more of that silver. Some nice silver detail here. Just a really cool, this figure came out really nice in my opinion. I love the different tones of purple. Some decent details. Blue eyes. Come around to the back. This like back kibble kind of serves as like his cape. And there's some real nice designs and details in there as well, and you have more of that flat gray. He is holding his accessories because they're actually two pieces, because they become part of his beast mode. And so you get like his sword, which becomes the tail. It's got like this nice baby blue for an energy effect, kind of like the Prime Changer's Optimus's axe. Try to get that detail in like that. And then a gray handle, so that's pretty cool. And then the same thing, this is the horn in his beast mode, which is supposed to be like an energon shank, I guess. So pretty cool. Articulation, this guy articulates really nicely. He can look super far up. His head is on a ball. Some nice tilt. Can even look, well, his little chin beard thing stops him from looking down, but you can look side to side. He's all ball joints pretty much. Arm goes out like that, rotates, of course. You've got an upper swivel here, and then you have a lower swivel at the forearm, and a 90-degree elbow. No wrists. You do get a waist, and he's got balls for his leg articulation at his hips. And they move out all over the place as well. Thigh swivel, nice knee bend. You get an inward tilt, but no forward or back, but the back heel does move. So awesome articulation in robot mode. He's just a really well done figure. He is a little hollow on the inside there. I will point that out. That doesn't really bother me too much, because remember, these are Prime Changers. Kind of like more toys than collectibles in a way. I mean, you can collect whatever you want, but that's the easiest way to say it. But not really hollow on the back. His back's nice, so only hollow in here really. So that's pretty cool. Now I'll do what I usually do and transform this guy up off camera, and we will check out his beast mode. And here is the Transformers 1 Prime Changers Alpha Trion, all transformed up into his beast mode, which is kind of like some kind of lion beast. I know he's been depicted as a lion in the past, but a lion / unicorn, because as you can see, his shank weapon becomes his horn on the top of his head, but he is supposed to be some kind of alien lion. And then the sword becomes his tail. But I do think this alt mode is really cool. His cape folds over and becomes the head in this piece, and you get more of that flat gray, but there is a little, the light doesn't drown it out, some paneling detail to make his mane. You got that cool purple robotic look with cool purple robotic look, blue little eyes, his energy horn, some nice little teeth. Unfortunately, the jaw does not open, which kind of stinks. In here you can see some nice robotic detail, and basically, as you see, there's his fist. So those are his arms. There's leg panels here that were at farther down his legs, exposed some more robotic detail for the beast feet, and you can see his little claws there. And then top look. But yeah, I just, once again, I love the different tones of purples with the blacks and the silvers and the grays. It's just a really nice color scheme. I like that little gear by his jaw. That's cool. And there's his underneath. Yeah, really cool looking alt mode. Kind of reminds me of something you would get from the Transformers Cybertron line back in the day, which is no surprise because they were going to use that Cybertron Snarl mode, not the Dinobot. I think he was a lion back then. I can't remember. There's so many Transformers, but into an Alpha Trion. I don't know if they ever did or not. I think they were going to for BotCon, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so it makes sense that when they gave him a lion mode once again, that it would evoke that kind of vibe. But really nice. Like I said, you can't articulate his jaw, but you can move his legs. And if his shoulders tab in, but if you break the transformation, you can get some more play and more poses with him, spread him out a little. See, that's kind of a bummer, because like then you could spread him out, maybe do something like this, open his jaw if his head articulated, make him a little more menacing, I guess. You could fudge around with it. I mean, you can still get some things, but it is a shame, some poses, but it is a shame that you can't really open that jaw. Yeah, really cool alt mode, as I said. Just love this thing. I just love the colors used. In both modes, obviously, they use the same colors pretty much. But yeah, just really, really nice colorization, and both are nice modes. So that is my look at the Transformers 1 Prime Changers Alpha Trion. So far, he has been my favorite one from the wave so far. Time will tell when I finally track down Sentinel if he will take the crown. But yeah, just a really nice figure. I love his alt mode. I love his robot mode. He articulates nicely. I mean, he is missing some points, but you can get some really nice poses out of Alpha Trion. I love the color scheme, and that makes it even better that I love the character in the movie. Just a really fun Prime Changer character at that price point. Really good. And I never tell people to go out and buy things or what to buy, but if you were thinking about it, you can't go wrong with this Alpha Trion. Just a really nice figure, and I'm happy to have him. I will say though, once again, I've been saying this through all the videos for the Prime Changers, the main problem I have with them, I've liked all of them pretty much, but again, the scaling. Bumblebee is just too big. I mean, Prime is way too small and Bumblebee's too big, but once I finally track down Sentinel, I'm going, and I'll review him, and then I'll have a little ranking video on my favorites. Hoping that they continue the line and we get at least Megatron, Lita, or any of the other characters from the movie. I want to see characters in toy form in that movie design, because I really did like it, like the design of the movie. With that being said, comment to let me know what you think, and as always, thanks for docking.